Good afternoon, traders. It is Tuesday, September 26, 2017, and the U.S. stock market is closed. We had a horrible day today. I just despise this political stuff that is going on, that is causing this instability of stock prices, but that is what's going on, and we really took it on the chin today. What happened today in the Dow kind of mirrors the problem here. You see the Dow gapped up this morning. Looked like it was going to have a good day into about the second hour, and then it really failed. And then tried to rally here to the last half of the day, and then sells off big time last 15 minutes. That's very, very ominous. I'll call the Dow down for tomorrow, even though I wish it were otherwise. The pattern here is it was just like everything that could go wrong went wrong today. This gap up normally would help us with our existing positions, because we're doing most of our exiting right up here. So things we bought here today, we can get out here and sometimes get out with profits, or at least break even. Didn't happen today. We had about $2,000 negative open trade equity on the close here yesterday, and when we got out up here, we ended up closing out negative 7,400. So we got triple our losses on our exits this morning. And then, as this pattern is the worst pattern for us, and we haven't seen too much of this lately, but anyway, this big push up at the beginning, we ended up buying a bunch of stuff up here, and then we're basically buying the highs of the day, and then it sells off all day long, and we're end up holding the bag at the end. And that's exactly what we have. We have 6 new positions. One is slightly positive, and 5 are massively negative. So we're holding negative over $9,000 in open trade equity today. So we got a $7,400 closed out trades, and then we're pushing negative 10,000 on the open trade. That is not a good day. Not a good day at all. The Dow, incidentally, officially closed down 12, but it's the pattern of the Dow that's a real killer here. So I will call the Dow down for tomorrow. I sure hope things improve. I'll show you a couple of the stocks that kind of demonstrate where our difficulty was. This is, I had showed you this yesterday, this is CLDX, which is CLDX Therapeutics. That was a star yesterday. 2 days ago, we bought this here. We got out yesterday here, took over $2,000 out of it. Then we got into it on the re-entry. When it gets up here yesterday, we're up about $3,000 in CLDX. But then it starts getting weak the last 2 hours, but we still have $2,000 on the close yesterday. It actually gaps up a little this morning, and then just immediately massively sells off, and we get stopped out here for negative $379. So, we saw positive $3,000 up here in open trade. When we get out of it, we're negative over 300. That's not the way to make money. So that was a big disappointment. That was what was holding us up yesterday, and we just got the props knocked out from under us. with CLDX, unfortunately. But if you think this is bad, look at this. This is RH, Restoration Hardware Holdings. We had a really good trade in this just a few days ago, but this is a nightmare today. Again, just like the Dow, this thing gaps up on the open. We buy the gaps. We actually got a decent pullback here to buy. That would normally be a pretty good entry place. But then they just sold off all day. Oh, I just grimace when I look at this chart. This is a horrible pattern. And we're holding negative $4,000 in Restoration Hardware. And we're not out of it yet. So, very, very bad. Trader Bob is not happy. This is Trader Bob signing off. See you tomorrow on Wednesday.